So, you're live.
Hey.
My name's Hippie Mike. I've been skateboarding for 35 years, and you're inside my indoor skate park in Hope, British Columbia, Canada. This is called HMI Skate Park. We're in the middle of kids getting lessons right now. Do a little pan around. So like I said, I've been skateboarding for 35 years. I'm 42 years old. I've taught over 1,000 different kids how to skateboard, and I run a lot of events. One of the kids I taught how to skateboard, which most of you viewers would know, is Andy Anderson. Started teaching him when he was 7 years old and coached him all the way up until now, as he was just in the Olympics. So today, I heard I'm going to be on the Braille channel and helping you guys learn. So let's hear what you want to know.
Awesome, man. I'm Jeremy Vest. You may have seen me on some of the drop-in videos. I run marketing here, and just the team is doing a secret mission right now, so they couldn't be on. So I thought it'd be really cool to have Hippie Mike, one of Andy Anderson's coaches, on. Hey, Mike, why don't you get ready so you can watch a clip? I'm going to show you a clip.
He's going to show you a clip.
Okay. See what we got.
Braille and Braille Army viewers. My name's Dan Dunn. I'm from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. You can find me on YouTube at Skater Dan Dunn. The trick I'm trying to get down is a Casper heel flip. I always end up landing on the tail, or I land bolts and then I slip out. I decided to put all my progress from the past 4 months as my first clips. And they're all sped up, but that was the only way I could get it to the 10 megabyte minimum for the video. Hope you enjoy, and that's about it.
Casper heel flip. So yeah, so Casper heel flip, it looked like you were pretty much already doing it, but you know, the hard part about that trick is you need to make it flip, stop it from flipping, and spin it around like a foot. So I could not do this trick, but I think what you were doing looked really good. And what you got to do is just keep practicing. I think the biggest part of getting that trick to land is going to be getting it off the ground enough to have the time to put it back down properly, right? Keeping your foot near the bolts when you take off. And as soon as you start the flick, you are in control to do that with it, right?
Awesome. So we're going to watch yeah, you did a great job. We're going to watch our second clip here. So here we go.
Nice big ollies.
Yeah, so I think he just wants some advice on how to improve his ollie.
Okay, yeah. So when you ollie, it's all in the timing, right? And so when we teach ollie, we teach it in slow motion. So the tail is hitting the ground, your foot is sliding forward, you're jumping. When we do it in slow motion, we put our tail down, actually slide our foot, and then we jump forward with it, right? So I'll do that again in slow, right? We're on our board. My front foot is near the front track. My back foot is in the middle of my tail, and my heels are up. I go tail down, slide my foot, jump, okay? Now, when you turn it up and do it fast, the difference is you're not going to stall on your tail. You're going to hit your tail on the ground and jump forward. Plain and simple. It just takes a lot of practice. Really work on being on the front half of your foot, not the back half. I always tell kids, if you've ever walked around the house in your mom's high heels, you're up on your toes. Your heels are not on the ground. Your heels have nothing to do with your power or your balance. It's all in the front half of your foot. So get up on the front half of your foot, hit that tail, jump forward.
Awesome. So here comes the third. So if you get ready to watch it.
Yeah.
Watch that one more time.
Looks like a varial kick flip.
Yeah, very quick flip. I actually just learned this trick last month.
Okay, so varial kick flip. You got to be good at kick flips and good at shove-its in your mind. Every flip trick comes down to you believing that you're going to land on it. So we can kick a flip trick around over and over and over again and never land on it with 2 feet until your brain says, okay, I'm going to put it down, right? And it looked like he's got the right motion in his flip. It's spinning a little too fast on him, and that might be why he's not landing it. So as you go to do it, you're going to have your front foot angled a bit, not like this. Angle it so that when you rub your foot, it's going to hit the side of your shoe, right? And then you've got the shove it side, so you're on the edge of your tail, not the front, right? So you're like this. You see how I got my heels way up before I take off? Okay. I'll pretend I know how to do it. So you got your foot. All right. It flips. You have the confidence to land on it. Okay. So it's a pop shove it with a flip. The timing is everything on that one. You want the flip to start as the shove it starts and it folds itself over. But like I said, the biggest thing is believing in it. Know that you're going to go for that one and just put 2 feet on. You either make it or you don't. He's got it. He just has to do it.
Awesome. Great advice. So you want to show a few just mini ramp tricks for us? Just the beginning.
For sure, dude. Yeah. So
Hippie Mike is definitely the master of the mini ramp.
I've skated a lot of mini ramp in my day. I had 3 surgeries in 4 years on my leg, and I couldn't really do much street tricks anymore. So I really took to the transition, and I keep it low in the mini ramp. So basic mini ramp tricks we're going to learn. Rock to Fakie. So you're going to come up, you're going to put your board over the top, you're going to come back in. You see people do this every day, and it looks really easy, but if you don't do it right, you either shoot out really hard or you hang up on the top and fall to the ground. So I'm going to do one, and then I'll explain it. So as you saw when I went up, I come up, I lift my front wheels just a little bit, and I put my weight onto my front to balance right here. You can put your wheels right on top if you want. You can leave your wheels like that if you want, as you're landing. When you do it properly, you're right in the middle. At that time, you start to bend down. So I'm not standing up really tall. And when I come in, I compress, okay? I'm also leaning to the bottom of the ramp all the time. If you let your body weight get to the top, you're going to shoot out on the way down. You want your board to come back to you. So every trick you do in the mini ramp, you keep your body in the middle of the mini ramp. Your board does the trick up there, comes back to you. Do it one more time. Just had to show off there. You want
Man,
another one?
Yeah, that was awesome. What's more? Yeah, give us one beginner trick and one crazy trick.
That was a beginner trick. Now you want something good?
Yeah.
So I just did it, okay?
Yeah.
Stepping up from the rock to fakie was the blunt to rock to fakie. So if you already know how to do rocks and you're comfortable landing them, now you can do tricks into rocks. So I come up and I go to blunt, which is vertical on your board. And you see how your board does this? If you come up and you do that, how am I getting out? It doesn't go anywhere. But if you come up a little over, you can do this. You're going to come up, go blunt, pop, put your front foot down on the, so it goes to rock, and in. I'll do it again. So you see on that one, I actually had the power to stand on the rock to fakie. Okay, so I'm hitting the blunt, using the power of going up into the blunt, press it and jump it, stand on the rock, and riding out like we already learned. It's a fun trick.
Man, that was awesome. So when someone's starting out, what's the first trick you're gonna teach someone? How to pump or how to drop in?
So someone starting out that has never ridden a mini ramp?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a great thing. Can I bring a kid in for this?
Absolutely.
Okay, Zoe, come here. So Zoe started skateboarding what, a month ago? 3 weeks ago, she says, okay? And one of the biggest things we teach the kids here is how to pump in the mini ramp. Because if you can learn how to just go back and forth and catch your balance all the time both ways, now you know how to stay on your board. That's the most important thing, knowing how to stay on your board. So I'm going to do it first. When I go up the wall, I'm going to lift my body up. When I come down the wall, I'm going to put my body down. Pretty easy to remember. Up is up, down is down. Simple. Okay? Where do you put your feet when you're learning? Right. Joey says you put your feet on the bolts. The reason for that is you're learning. If your feet are on the nose or the tail, your board can tip up and down, but if they're on the bolts, it cannot. So when you lose your balance or do it incorrectly, you're still a little safer. Okay? So I'll do it, a couple, and then you're going to show us. So going. Okay? Now watch this. As I'm pumping, I can gain speed all the way up to that rock if I want to. And then, if I stop pumping, I can stand here. I lose all my speed, right? And I can get it back. So that up and down motion is everything. Knees are going. I'm pumping. You want to show us? Let's see it. 3 weeks on a skateboard. What you got? Solid so far. Keep it going. Don't get hurt. She's right at that point of getting more speed. A little harder, you're going to get faster. The harder you push down, the more speed you create. In order to push down hard, you need to release that pressure as you go up, right? Look at her go. She's almost going to the top. What's she going to do? What's she going to do? Wicked. Now stop pumping all together. Just stand on it. Let's see how fast you stop going up and down. Isn't that amazing? It's a lot of work to pump, but that's how you do everything. When you're learning tricks in transition, you need to know how to pump up the wall and down the wall. First step is just learning how to pump back and forth. Thank you, Zoe. Nice work, dude. Okay. Way to go. 3 weeks on a board.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Hey, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about what you offer and what you do there? If you want to show any tricks, the Glow Father, one of our skaters at Braille, asked if you could do any type of blunt. He would love to see you have one come back into the ramp. But beyond that, like, just take the next 5-10 minutes and just do you, man. We'd love to learn a little bit more about your shop there and skate around and have fun.
Okay, so yeah, this is HMI Skate Park. It's an indoor skate park in Hope, BC, in Canada. It's a town of 5,000 people, so this is not a big town. I have lived in Hope for about 5 years, and I really saw a void in this town of something for kids to do. I have all the knowledge, all the experience of teaching lessons, running events, and I love to skateboard, and my kids skateboard and all that. So I figured, well, let's build a spot where everybody can do it, and we're going to just teach an entire new generation. So I came into this place knowing that the town of Hope did not skateboard right now. But I also knew that a lot of people already know me, and they would come from Vancouver, and people are driving from the next province over to come and skate here already, even during the COVID, right? So we usually have about 20 to 30 people here every day, and we have over 500 members that have come here to skate at least once, and we haven't even been open for 10 months yet. So we've already discovered and proven that there was a need for this in this town. So Kyle is filming right now. He's going to take you for a quick walk around, and I'll describe it while he's showing you. So let's go to the small mini. There's also a lesson going on. This is a mini where the kids can really learn. Let's see if Jack, hop on, buddy. This ramp is made to learn. You can literally ride on the coping without hanging up. He can do his rock fakies. He can do a 50 rock. Gets for that 50-50 try. Nice try. Okay, so the kids start in the mini, and then they can move up from there. Over here we got some tight wall rides to regain speed. Everything in this park is built for flow, so that you can continue to ride without pushing once you're really good, right? The main mini ramp that I was just in, and I'll ride for a minute. That's our centerpiece. So this ramp is small. It's only a 3 foot, 16 feet wide. It's very mellow. It's perfect for learning on. It's also great for people that really know how to skate and maybe don't want to skate the big stuff all the time, or just want to relax a bit that day, but you can go real fast in there. It's 16 feet wide. The coping's good. And Andy Anderson, quote him 100 times, his favorite ramp in the world. So that tells you that transition is perfect, right? Got the little ledge to learn how to go down the manual, nice. We come into this other section over here. This is more of the streety obstacles. So we got more platform, some other wall rides, so you can easily go up and down, turn around. And there's the rails for those who like rails, right? There's a clip somewhere in existence of Andy Anderson grinding this entire blue rail and doing a wall ride out. Find it on the HMI skate park Instagram. It is on there somewhere around New Year's. Next up, we got the ball here. Hey, Matt, get on in the ball. Oh, he's going to give you a good one. There he goes. Pumping over the ball. Keep going. Nice. Matt is only 7 years old, and he started taking lessons from me last summer, right before I knew I was going to do this. And so he was blessed to be here from day one. The day I got the keys, he was in here skating the floor. Like, there was nothing in here. And he takes private lessons from my son, Kellen, once a week, and he's like, he's going to be the next Andy Anderson. That's what he tells everybody. I don't doubt it right now. So, bowl is full of multiple different features. This is not a normal bowl. A normal bowl is usually the same in all aspects. Every time you hit a wall in this bowl, you're going at a different thing. So it's very different. When you are learning here at HMI Skate Park, you are getting ready for anything. You can ride anything. And that was the purpose. I made it so it is skatable and you can learn here. But when you go out to those places that are just made to skate, it's going to be too easy. You're going to be so good, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. So let's head over to the mini ramp. I'll do a couple little lines for you. No spring chicken. I'm 43 years old. I need
Awesome,
to breathe.
man. You give inspiration for all of us older skaters. It's awesome. Well, man, thank you so much for being on this live stream. Let us know in the comments if you guys if you want us to have more guest teachers. I think it's a cool concept. And man, thank you so much. Mike, where can people find you?
Find me on Instagram, Hippie Mike1, HIPPIE-MIKE1, and HMI Skate Park. You go to those channels, you'll find us.
Awesome. Thanks for being on. See you later.